Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, March 3rd, 2022 at 12:01 a.m., right after midnight. So, with today's numbers, all those threes and all those twos, sounds like as if today is a ritual day with those numbers. But anyway, a satanic ritual day. So, excuse me, my stomach just started to hurt. Um, but well, I have been feeling awkward, and even though I got better sleep last night, I still felt that sleep deprived feeling all day long. So I wanted to work on my other short story skits, but I was just too tired. Oh, my stomach is like right after I started to drink this water, my stomach kind of hurts for some reason. But I'm kind of sleepy right now. Excuse me. Oh. So I kind of felt like, well, within the past 12 hours, I'll say that two brief moments kind of soured my day, but other than that, I would have said I had a good day, but I felt like, you know, I was angry and disappointed because I tried to post one of my short stories on Craigslist, you know, and narcissistic perps manually flagged my post. But another person posted a poem, and that person said, well, I don't understand why this keeps getting flagged, but, so it's like people hide. I mean, because it took a couple of hours, like almost 3 hours, and then next thing you know, um, I guess narcissistic abusers take advantage of getting what they don't like about you. They'll make sure they'll get that deleted. But I guess they have some report happy trolls. That's all they think about is trying to get you in trouble and trying to just get you punished while they're the actual criminals. So I figured it was part of the gang stalking that they got my post wrongfully flagged. And so it's not like YouTube where you can go and appeal. Once they try to get you, I mean, and people on Craigslist, even throughout the years, even far back as 2007, they abused the flag button. They abused and misused the flag button. But I mean, it's like they can take advantage of being an anonymous online snitch. So they figure that they can get their thrills on it, just getting random online strangers in trouble. you know, even on Yahoo Answers, I feel like back in 2007 on Yahoo Answers, you couldn't block anybody. But people used to be able to. They used to be cool and you can have fun. But after 2009, and then it got way worse after 2014. It's like all the narcs took over. And then now that site is gone and they migrated to Quora. And that's why I would get the similar treatment on Quora because those people migrated from Yahoo Answers. And so now I can't even use Quora anymore. Well, I mean, I'm not even going to try to get another account. So, I just deleted my Quora. Not just now, but I'm talking about a couple of months ago. But all that online false reporting, and people try to say, "Oh, that's because you violated the rules." But no, there's a such thing as cyberbullying, where people gang up on you and you haven't done anything wrong, and they just take advantage of. Sometimes there'll be one person using 5 or 6 accounts to make sure that they get you taken down. I mean, I can't believe people operate like that. But anyway, I was angry and shooken up all afternoon because of that. But I ordered Subway. I haven't had Subway in a long time, and I said I would need to try to be treating that like McDonald's, to avoid it and stay away from it. But for some odd reason, I was craving a tuna sub, and they did not put the sweet onion sauce on there like I said, you know. But they did everything else right. But they didn't have I wanted some orange juice. They didn't have it. So I just had the Subway sandwich and a couple of the Subway sandwich, and I mean, I had much sweets or sugar in a while. So this was my first time this week to have something sweet to eat. So I just had, chips and a cookie along with my sandwich. And I also for breakfast um I just had oatmeal with some peanut butter in it. But I didn't even eat dinner. I was super hungry to eat Subway, and that was around 3:30. But for dinner, I wasn't even hungry, and so I was too tired to work on my I didn't work on anything fiction, and I didn't work. I mean, and I just I didn't work on anything fiction. I just wrote one blog post that pretty much took me all afternoon and all night to work on. Excuse me. A blog post on my blog talking about my personal experiences with narcissistic abuse and gluttony. So I was barely able to even do that, but I tried a couple of times throughout the afternoon to take naps, even probably in the morning, and I just couldn't sleep. But I'm just tired and sleep deprived all day. And so right now I'm feeling sleep deprived, tired, and slowed down. So I'm nervous. My anxiety been high lately, and I've been feeling like depressed, feeling depression lately, like feeling depressed, lonely, and scared, but at the same time scared of connecting with anybody new because of fear of getting hurt again. And it's like, if all these targeted individuals are not one person I can talk to, but then I would rather be by myself than to deal with the waste my time dealing with a narcissistic control freak fake ti perp. I mean, how many hours could I have gotten back to do something else more meaningful with my life than wasting my time on the phone with them, berating and yelling at me and condemning me and stuff like that. I mean, so, I felt a sense of relief to write it out because my conscience been nagged, and I've been nagged mentally about, the way I've been treated recently. And so, I'll say this. I'm not a glutton anymore like I used to be on those psychiatric medications. And when I was on those psychiatric medications, I guess you were programmed through the pharmakia, witchcraft, you know, to be hungry all the time. It's like witchcraft with the food and the psych medications because, it's poison. I figure I wasn't supposed to eat the Subway sandwich back then in the early 90s. They used to tout Subway as healthy, but it's fake healthy because you know it's fake healthy. I remember I had a mental health counselor once told me that ginger snaps is healthy. But I guess ginger snaps is considered junk food too. But I love ginger snaps. But I can't. It would be difficult to eat them because they're so crunchy in my tooth. But I love ginger snaps. I, um. So I remember I got condemned about eating junk food because I said I had a homemade barbecue cheeseburger. And at one point, barbecue cheeseburgers was my favorite food. But like nowadays, I seldom eat mainstream fast food. I try to stay away from it. But being here, I've been eating it a little more often. Like I had Crystal at least twice, and I had Subway today. But um it's been a long time since I had Taco Bell, Wendy's, McDonald's, Church's Chicken and stuff like that. So, and it's like mainstream fast food is not even cheap no more. Like if Burger King, their whatever meal you get is like $10 now. I remember when the double Whopper used to cost like $2.99, but now a Whopper Junior is $2.99, or the double Whopper is like almost $6 or something. But I can't even eat that food no more. That kind of food no more. But I guess the toxins and the lack of nutrition. It's like some people say, oh, it's not that you're certain natural health websites say that it's not that you're fat and greedy. You're overeating because you're nutrient starved. So if you starve the nutrients, you're eating all this processed food but no nutrients, and that's why you're always hungry again. And always craving that. Or you want it more, you want it again. And we just craving toxins. It's weird because when a person craves something healthy, it's like it doesn't feel like a drug if you want to crave something healthy, or if you want to eat cucumbers. I never heard of anybody being addicted to cucumbers or spinach, or addicted to bananas. I can see people like bananas, but I never heard of nobody being addicted to bananas, except the 30 bananas a day people. But other than that, I haven't heard of people being like I never heard anybody be addicted to rice, but people be addicted to ice cream, soda, chips, candy, cookies, cake, fried foods, Oh, did I say burgers? Yeah, burgers, pizza, tacos. Well, junk tacos, but if they're the healthy Mexican tacos, those aren't really addictive, but sometimes they can taste really good. But you wouldn't find yourself addicted to the healthy, natural Mexican tacos. But I just did a blog, just getting it all out, venting, you know, getting all my emotion out on, feeling bad about the greedy thing. And it's like the perps, they call me greedy on purpose. The narcissistic abusers, they call me greedy on purpose just to be cruel and mean, not because they care or because they're concerned about my health or my soul or anything like that. They want to insult and put you down. But they really don't have our best interest at heart. And you know, I've been trying to examine myself and be like, well, have I been really that greedy or obsessed with food lately? The way the perps are making it out to be. I mean, as I said, I just talk about like an open diary of my how my day went as a homeless targeted individual. And so, even for health reasons, it's for me too, to, document like a journal of what time I went to bed, what time I um woke up, or what time did I or what did I eat, or whether or not I took a walk, or this gang stalking activity or that narcissistic abuse activity. And they just center it around me being obsessed with just food and money all the time to continue with their smear campaign. But it helped me feel better to write it on a blog to get this straight about the greedy issue. I mean, I'm not even a glutton anymore, and I'm not even on those psych medications no more, and I still get called greedy by people online, fake TI perps and regular perps. They're either just as fat as me or even fatter, and still trying to call me greedy. And that's been bothering me heavy lately. Everything's been bothering me heavy lately. But it's like I'm just trying to do whatever I can to keep myself from losing my mind and going crazy. And that's why I've been journaling and writing or doing my videos to try to keep me from going crazy and losing my mind. But yeah, I've just been feeling really scared and fearful when I shouldn't, I know. But I've been trying to get closer to God, but at the same time feeling like the worst sinner, and like I've been made to feel like an irredeemable sinner, the most irredeemable sinner. And I've been made to feel like the most irredeemable sinner, and like as if there's no hope for me, and society has given up on me, and people making like, oh, you burn your bridges, and or you a sociopath, or you this or you that. And so people think I deserve to be punished with being alone for the rest of, like, narcissistic abusers. If I get into an altercation with them, they try to bully, harass, and lecture me about, oh, you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. That nobody can't tell you what to do, cause the fact that you can't dictate my life and control me. So from the way things is looking, I don't want to say anything yet, but of course, it's now Thursday morning, and they say it's gonna take a minimum of between 1 and 3 weeks to get the tax refund. So I tried to look for housing and jobs, and got, I mean, most almost nothing I can get. I mean, there's nothing out there right now, really, that I can get. And all these jobs are saying must have reliable transportation and proof of insurance and some other qualifications I can't say on here. Um, so yeah, it kind of looks like as if I would have, I think with the, as I was trying to say that I just have, I guess whenever the tax money comes, I would have just enough money, since I can't secure permanent housing, just enough money to stay here. The tax, I mean the tax refund plus my Social Security combined is just enough money for me to comfortably stay here for one more entire month. But I mean, I was trying to say that I don't know if by mid March, if they're gonna raise the prices, or if they're gonna stop weekly rates, or what they're gonna do. Because if they stop the weekly rates by March 15th, then I might have to be back on the streets very soon. Because if it's like, I don't know how much it would be. If it would be $100 a night, then I can't afford, and I wouldn't try to expect anybody else to help me out with a whole $700 a week to stay in or more, to stay in a motel or something. I don't know what's gonna go on, but I'm scared and don't want to end up back on the streets soon. And trying to do whatever I could to avoid it. So I mean, I have, if things were to be just like it is now, I would have only enough money to be able to comfortably stay here for 1 month. And then, and when I say comfortably, I mean that if I can afford to stay here for 1 month and don't have any need at all to ask for help, for money for food or extra money to stay here, if you get what I'm trying to say. But that's the way things is looking. But I'm disappointed I can't find a job, or that I can't find um a place to rent or a place to live. And I'll even try to look up the possibility of living out in the woods or off the grid. And I heard it ain't that easy like that. And living out in the woods, I heard that a lot of the times, I see even here in Pensacola, a lot of wooded areas is private property. And they have the no trespassing signs, and so people try to say, oh, just go live out in the woods. I heard that a person can go to jail for trespassing if they try to go live out in the woods. And so it's like, well, where are homeless people supposed to go if out in the woods is considered private property? And I don't have a vehicle to get anywhere out in the woods. Where am I supposed to walk or go? So that all seems out of the question. So, but I mean, anyway, even if I would be able to afford to stay here comfortably for another month, then it would be nice if life were still normal for us Americans, and if you wanted to donate, you know, if, if you appreciate any of my writings or anything like that, I'll still accept that too. I mean, but I try to put in a few applications on Indeed today, and throughout the time I've been trying to go and apply for jobs on Indeed, and most employers do not respond. I'll say that if I try to fill out 100 Indeed applications in 1 week, in New Orleans, I was filling out 500 applications a day and getting no responses at all. None. So, anyway, it's quiet in here. I don't have the air or heater on at the moment, so y'all probably can hear me more clearly. And I'm gonna try to get me some sleep. And so to my supporters, thanks for listening to me. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.